Welcome everyone, it's Bluebeard here, the host of the MMA betting show Blue FC, here to teach you some betting basics. In this one, we'll quickly be talking about European odds, also known as decimal odds. If you see a point in your betting lines, no pluses, minuses, or fractions, that's what we're talking about here. First, I'll point out that there's three main types of odds that you'll hear people talk about. You've got the European odds, the decimal odds that we're going to be talking about here right now. You've got the American odds with the plus-minus numbers. And finally, you've got the British odds, the ones with all those pesky fractions. If you want to hear about those other kinds, they'll be linked in the description below. Out of all three, visually speaking, I found this one to be the most intimidating, but it's actually the easiest one to work out, which is why they're very popular on betting sites, especially in Europe and Canada. They give you a decimal that will be anything above 1.0. So it can't be 1 or lower, and that'll be pretty obvious why soon enough. So you've got your odds. In this case, it's 1.82. All you do is multiply that number by the amount of money that you're going to be putting in. So let's say you want to put $10 in. If you win the bet, you'll get back straight up $18.20. It's just that easy. And that's also why you can't have anything below 1.0. If you were to multiply out, let's say 0.89, you bet $10, you get back $8.90. That's called a scam, folks. You don't want those odds. If you've already got that down, maybe you can utilize your new betting knowledge by heading over to watch my betting show, Blue FC, where I talk about my bets for the latest UFC events. If you still want some practice, I've got a couple more examples for you right here. Using UFC as an example, of course. Let's say you're watching your favorite fighter and the odds makers are saying they've got them sitting at 2.5 to win the fight. You've got a few bucks you want to put on your fighter here, so you put down a $5 bill. If your fighter wins, you get $12.50 right back in your hand. If your fighter is the favorite going into it, they're looking good, so the odds makers set it at 1.75. You're so confident they're going to win that you put down a 20. If you end up cashing in, you'll get $35 back. Of course, there's math involved here, but that's what calculators and betting sites are for. These are just the basics. That's what we're doing here, and hopefully now you understand what those numbers mean. If you want to learn about the other kinds of odds, those are all linked below. If you want to learn about some other betting basics, we're going to be doing some other videos to help maximize that money, especially if you want to join me at Blue FC to talk about the best bets in the UFC. If you've got any other betting questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll answer them and maybe even make another video about it. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. See you next time.